Good evening, my fellow humans. Before we remember a man, let us remember something greater, a human life. Because a civilization is never remembered for the buildings it raised. It is remembered for the value it placed on the people who walked beneath them. We did not gather today to walk because a man died. People die every day. We gathered because something died with him. Something inside all of us. The quiet belief that if I have done no wrong, I am safe. And that is why this cuts so deep. We're not only mourning Sydney, we are mourning our own certainty. Let me be honest about what a crowd is. A crowd never believes it is becoming dangerous. It only believes it is becoming united, and that is how conscience disappears. It doesn't all disappear at once, but one surrendered heart at a time. Until no one is thinking, they just begin acting. And here is what history keeps trying to teach us, and we keep refusing to learn. The great atrocities of the world were almost never committed by monsters. They were committed by ordinary people who slowly stopped seeing ordinary people as human. Because once you decide a person is no longer a person, cruelty becomes easy. It even begins to feel like justice. But justice was never built on how we feel. Justice waits, precisely because emotion cannot be trusted with a life. Anger has never graduated from law school, and fear has never been sworn in as a judge. Suspicion has never been licensed to pass a sentence, and the moment anger replaces evidence, every one of us becomes reachable. Today we remember Sydney. Some knew the athlete, some knew the teammate, but there was a man no camera ever followed. The husband who came home. The father whose child listened for his footsteps at the door. And here is the unbearable truth. He had done nothing. He had done nothing. The accusation was not even real, and in a few minutes, a man became a rumor. A rumor became a sentence, and it was not a headline that died that day. It was a human being. And he was once a child. Someone counted his fingers. Someone kissed his forehead. Someone stayed awake through the night when he had a fever and whispered over him, "You are going to become something beautiful." And no mother gives birth imagining that one day the world will return his son wrapped in silence. To his wife, "No words I have can replace the voice you are missing." And to his little boy, "No nation can return the embrace that was taken, but hear this and keep it. Your husband mattered. Your father mattered. Not because of the way he died, but because every human life carries a worth that death itself cannot erase." My fellow humans, a nation is not judged by its strongest citizen. A nation is judged by how safe the weakest life in the hands of everyone else. Not our roads, not our economy, not our speeches, simply whether an ordinary human being can set out for home and arrive. Sydney's race has ended. Ours has not. So the question is no longer how one man died. The question is what kind of people his death leaves behind. May we become slower to accuse. May we become quicker to protect. May we be brave enough to stand between a crowd and a human being. The greatest courage is not joining the crowd. It is being the single voice that says, wait, and carry this out of here every day. After today, every person whose path crosses yours is the entire world to someone else. So before you reduce anyone to their worst moment, remember they are somebody's whole universe. Treat them accordingly. Before we leave, before we upload, before another word is spoken, let us stand. Let us stand for Sydney, for his wife, for his child, for his family, for every family carrying an empty chair, and for the nation we still have time to become. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you. Remain thoughtful. Remain human.